recording actually some footage of GMOD here. Now, this is not a commentary. I just wanted to show you guys a look on this server that I've been playing for a long time, and recently the map has changed. So, you need to stay in there, please. Like, you actually need to stay in there. Stupid kids. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give you guys a tour of the whole ship, and this is gonna be going pretty much all credit to United Gamers for basically making this map. But the actual creator of this map, I don't actually remember, but the link to the map will be in the description below. So go ahead and check that guy out, and he did a very good job on this. Okay, so we're just gonna be going to the first floor, all the way to the engine room and the second floor. Now, I'm not allowed on the third floor, that's why I'm not gonna do a tour on that just yet, until I get special permissions from, like, Spice or something like that. But, I guess we're gonna start now. So, here we have the training room. Now, the training room is where most regiments go to train, and, now, after the new map, they actually have it so that there is a CC spawn in the training room, so TCs don't have to take all the time to run back and forth. Okay. Now, here we have the formations, the ranking board, the gun range, which is probably used the most, the loading system. I'm not sure what that is right there. Not a lot of permission in there. I don't think many people are actually, but we have the shooting ranges, individual ranges, and just like 4 rules, 4 simple rules. We also have the DEFCON system in here. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to the next area. So go this way. Turn the sound down. Just gonna turn the sound down just a little bit. Okay. So here we have the debrief, debrief. Not a lot in here right now, but this is where all the troops go before or after any type of mission. Whether this is a surprise attack, which they'll brief you to, or if it's assault in the planet, which will always be briefed to, unless the troop is slowed down. Where you can tell war stories and all that. Now, if you look on the side, there's a lot of people on, it looks kind of barren. That's because no one really likes the first floor, but it's where you go to chill on your bunks and all that. So this place doesn't really serve a purpose unless it's during some droids spawn there. I've played on this map before. There's a Jedi down there. If you have played on this map before, you'll realize that there's only one level, one corridor down this area. I think this area right here. This is for all the regiments themselves. But if you go on the second floor, maybe it could be like the storage or I should probably go in here, but sometimes they will spawn NPCs in here, or there will just be players in here that will act as droids or something like that. It's usually used for like Doom and other regiments that spawn in the shotgun. Also, my game volume's a bit loud. I should probably turn it down just a tad bit. But if you want to come in here and train, I bet you can have staff and get there we have Center Commander Kenro. Just gonna bring out some people on the second floor, by the way. Now the doors do as I recall. And now here is where we get to probably the most important parts of the ship. So back here, I'm just gonna show you my bunks real quick. So back here we have hangar 1 and hangar 2. Now hangar 1 is on the right side of the ship if you're looking at it from the bridge, which is the thing on top. This is hangar 2, which is on the left side. Okay. Alright, so hangar 2 and hangar 1 are usually used for tryouts or private training. I don't really see public training happening in there. I usually see it in the main hangar, but if pilots, if you're gonna do any sort of like server-wide lab training, you should probably tell a really high-ranking member of staff so that they know. Sorry, this is really bright. I don't know what texture that is actually, but here is the pilot bunks. Now, to be honest, we used to have the best bunks on the ship. It was pretty cool. It had like a hologram on here and a bunch more bunks in here. But I guess we just need to like pimp our bunks for free now because I've heard you can do that. I do think of changing it up a little bit. Also, let me know what you think. If I should do more Gary's mod or some hardcore campaign, because I'm not really sure what you guys want. So. I think almost the second to the last area. Now this here is I think this is okay. So I'm not sure what this is called. It's gonna call it but okay. That's good. I'm not sure what this is called, but this is called the reactor core room. It's gonna call this the engine room. So now there we have the Jedi room. Now I'm pretty sure it's locked, so you can't go in there anyway. But here we have the Citadel. Now this is kind of an odd thing because we didn't have a Citadel on the other ship. If you can tell, the engine room here is actually a lot bigger than it used to be. Right now, I'm only allowed to use one for now, but maybe in another video I might be able to use the Citadel. I might just go through it real quick, just talk about the possible positions of the NPCs or whatever they might use. Now the Citadel is used for like skirmishes and whatnot. You must have Senior Plus permission to claim and use, and now they're actually doing a quite okay. Now the skirmish actually does look pretty good. The servers in there, but I'm going to move on to the reactor core room. Now the reactor core room, maybe one of the most important rooms on the ship. Now, if you saw in Loki's video, by the way, go check his channel. If you saw in Loki's video, they had basically it's just the same thing as this. It's literally the same thing. Nothing has changed in here. I don't see, but these engines are usually using RP, but in mini events and all that, these are very important to protect you. Sometimes we have like a group of 6 in this area. Usually, pilots are the ones who protect this area, and I think Shock also. Shock or Galactic Marines are the best. But we protect this area. I'm pretty sure if you touch one of these, you die instantly. I don't know because that's just a myth. I'm pretty sure, but I don't want to test it out right now. Just to say for you guys. But here we have actually this is a new feature. Here we have like the fleet viewing rooms where anyone that spawns on the 3rd floor can just walk around and view what's going on the 2nd floor. So this goes for hangar 1, hangar 2, main hangar, which is the control room, and the engine room. Now, it's very useful for the engine room so that they can see, you know, what kind of like droids are going on in here. I'm not sure if you can penetrate that glass, but if it is, I think that actually would be very cool. But if it is, then I guess fleet better watch out, because if they penetrate if it can penetrate the glass, then fleet's better screwed. I'm not sure if you can see like the Jedi bunks, which is like huge. I'm not actually sure if those are the Jedi bunks. Maybe just a huge Jedi meditation room. I'm not sure if you can see those, but they can definitely see the Citadel room, and they can see hangars 1 and 2, and only fleet are allowed to see main hangar because of the control room. Alright, so now we're going to be moving on to the last part, and probably the third most important part on the ship, which is the main hangar. Now, pilots almost always take off on the main hangar, but if for some reason they can't, and it's been overrun by droids, they will quickly take off from hangar 1 or 2. Alright, so I'm just gonna yeah, this has the button, the traditional button, unlike the motion sensors. I don't know why no one's been doing it, but I'm just gonna give you a quick sneak peek. We have windows right here that you can see. I don't know why there's so much checker going on. So now we're going to be moving on to the main hangar. The main hangar is usually where all aircraft personnel take off, such as pilots, Jedi, VIPs, events, very, 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 very rarely bounty hunters. That hasn't happened in like 3 months. Bounty hunters can be hired by pilots to help them with missions and stuff, but usually we don't need the help because, you know, pilots are well trained. And I'm actually gonna go out of the ship with my arc and show you guys the outside of the ship. It is just amazing. I don't think a lot of people have seen the outside of the ship yet, so I just want to give it a look. Now, here we have the vehicle hall. Now, the vehicle hall is where all the vehicles in the ship are put. There's actually 2 in hangars 1 and 2. There's no lat props or in the hangar 1. There's no props for that either. Well, I'm not planning on. I didn't check it, but so we have vehicle halls. Now, here we see the ATTEs. Now, these stand for All-Terrain Troop Enforcers or Tactical Enforcers. Now, right now, their feet don't actually move. They just like kind of hover. I don't really like that feature, to be honest. I think they can make it. I think they can at least make the legs move, but I think you can actually change the skins of it. Maybe you can't, but the only thing you can use on it is the main cannon. Now, the ATTE's actually gotten put in quite recently. Put in June like 22nd or 27 or something like that. So they are pretty new. I've tested them and they do like 1,000 damage per shot, so they are pretty good. But they are kind of difficult to aim in some cases. Then it can carry 6 troops under the belly of it. They just like float under it, but that's not a problem. But so now we have tons of deltas in supply. We don't really use deltas that much since they're too sensitive. So I'm gonna take off and show you guys the outer space. Now I've only seen like 5 people have seen like outer space in this server, so I'm gonna give you guys a look of what it actually is. Right? So let's go out here. I would take off the top of that. That's a really good video. So here we have the Milky Way. Now isn't this amazing? We got this ring of stars around us. Now I think this is actually if you were on the nether. Like, this is amazing. I've never seen anything quite like it. But now, I didn't mention before, but if you look at the hangars, explode the ship, it's usually going to be for hangar 1 or hangar 2. So it should be a good idea to have blast doors. If they can't bolt from there, and they really can't bolt because they can easily just close the main hangar doors. So I'm just going to give you guys a look at this. I can't tell if this is just a wallpaper from Beam or something like that, but it is amazing. Like all those stars are pretty much like individual pixels, pretty much. I think the best thing about this map is like the lower frame rate, because if you look, if I was on my laptop, which is by the way terrible, and if I looked in that way, I would get like 10 frames per second. Now if I look in this way, actually on the desktop, I get 26. So that actually doubled my frame rate. Now, sadly I'm not able to join from my laptop. If you check out my Alloway on the website, you'll see. But I'm not able to join on this laptop because my laptop is like retired or something like that. So what you're looking at right now is the bridge. Now the bridge is like, it's not really used that much, but yeah, I don't think it's being used at all right now because there's no Jedi going in here. It's the Jedi going to no longer in here, or in the meditation room. But yeah, I don't think it's being used right now, but it could be useful for something else. So if you look at the front of the ship, would you see this weird hangar door? Now this hangar door it's actually blocked off on this server, but on other servers I'm sure it's open. There's a good reason why they're blocked, and I'm sure the CTs, the rogue CTs will come out of this, so that'd be cool. But this is, I don't even know where you got this, but yeah, I'm just gonna go back and rant, so maybe ending right now. Thanks CT for seeing all this. Alright, before I go in, I'm just gonna look at the engines in the back real quick. The engines in the back are actually glowing. They have like an ambient glow instead of the old map. I think that's really cool. So it's everything about this map is good. Everything's been improved, even the frame rate. The airbox is just insane. I can go that way for like forever. But if I go over here, it actually is quite close. Like that's pretty much. If you go like this, you're like near the area. So yeah, there's been a lot of updates to the server. Thanks to Kitty for thinking of this idea, and thanks to Spice and the making of this map. Basically, just getting all credit to you right here. I didn't make any of this, but you can imagine it's quite cool if you want to play this game, so I recommend this game. So I'm gonna go over to the end. There's only one there too. Now they made these invisible walls a little bit higher. They're invisible so that you can shoot through them but not fall through them. Now this is how we disassemble our ships in America. And it'll be, pretty cool. So, hope you guys have a great day. And I just wish the best upon you. Okay, there. But I hope you guys have a great day. This is a long video, so if you guys actually watched the whole video, props to you. But thanks to all of you G for what this map has come to us. This map is going to make us bigger as a community, and it's going to drag in more money for Spice. But yeah, it's really cool. I appreciate the time you took to make it. and the steps you took to get it in the server. So, with that, my name is Billy, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more COD 4 or GMOD or anything you'd like. Bye bye.